What is mediated and face-to-face communication? Mediated communication is a form of interpersonal communication with other people mediated by technologies. People can communicate and interact with the help of various applications and websites, while face-to-face communication is interaction of people directly with each other. They have both similarities, but the two forms of communication differ in some ways.
Kamusta ka na? Nakuha mo na yung pinadala ko sa'yo? Oo, okay lang po dito. Masarap yung pagkain ko. Kumakain kami ng masarap ng amo ko. Tapos namamasyal kami kapag may time. Sir, wait lang, sir. Wait lang, anak. Wait lang, anak. Sir! Sir! Tama na po, sir.
There are different types between mediated and face-to-face communication. Next, let's learn about richness and leanness in communicating. Richness is how nonverbal cues can clarify a message wherein we can interpret what they mean and feel. And leanness is the lack of nonverbal cues. As you can see, mediated communication is lean because we can see them personally and we are just basically depending on their message in social medias. While in face-to-face communication, they are much richer than mediated because we can see their expression, body language, and vocal tone. Let's take a look at the example.
Ayun nga, anong gusto mo ba? To be right or to be kind? Sa mga ganyang bagay. To be right and kind at the same time.
At the same time,
Tama. Yun talaga yun. Pero kung papipiliin ka ng isa, sige, kung papipiliin ka ng isa.
To be kind.
To be kind.
Kasi kung mabait ka naman, ibig sabihin tama din naman yung ginagawa mo, di ba? Hindi ibig sabihin tama ka, mabait ka sa ginagawa mo, di ba? Na tama yung ginagawa mo. Siguro tama lang siya sa'yo, pero hindi siya tama sa ibang tao.
Oo, pero may tama
Diba?
ako sa'yo.
Ay! Ay, kung tamaan ka.
Next is identity management via mediated channels. Have you ever interacted with someone in social medias? I know that you did. But what if you never met this person in real life? How would you describe them to your friends? Some of us would create an unrealistic image of someone because we desire to come across with this kind of personalities. Joseph Walter called this as hyper-personal communication. Hyper-personal communication is the discussion of personal topics and relational development beyond what normally happens in face-to-face interaction. For example, in these three dating apps, every person in this app has a description of themselves. So as a result, some people perceive that maybe this person is the right person for them when they only read the qualities of the person in the description, which is probably a lie. Next is ambiguity in mediated messages. Most mediated messages are leaner than the face-to-face variety. They can be harder to interpret with confidence. So as a result, attempts at humor can be misunderstood. As a receiver, it's important to analyze your interpretation, if it's good or bad, before jumping into conclusion. Take a look at the example. You can see that they use a lot of emojis that is associated with their message. But this is very common with the Gen Z as they love sarcasm and doing the Jejemon typings. Next is choosing a communication channel. Social scientists use the term of polymediation for the way how people has variety options on interacting with other people in social medias. It's important to know what communication channel that is appropriate for your message. For example, applying for a job. It is more appropriate to message them on email so that they can acknowledge your job application. Next, synchronicity. Since pandemic happened, we often meet our teachers using Zoom and Google Meet so that they can meet us real-time virtually. And it is called as synchronous. While asynchronous communication occurs when hinges came while receiving and sending a message, this is where we cannot meet virtually, but we can communicate with others through communication channels. Like in the example, they are having a synchronous meeting, but somehow technicalities
Sorry, Vicky,
occur,
let us
so
stop
they
you
did
there.
not
We can't hear
understand each
you.
other,
Could you please
caused
turn up
them
the
to
volume
panic
of your
and
mic?
misunderstood each other.
No, we can't hear you.
Yeah, nothing.
Lastly, the permanence. Permanence is like something that usually sticks forever. So, the message and videos that you are sending across social medias can be stored and forward to other people. For example, in TikTok, everything that you post can be seen by everybody, whether they like it or not. That's why an issue can spread easily because some of us stores the video and send it to others. But also, permanence could be also useful for like storing a documents in Drive or Facebook. We can easily get those documents that we needed because we stored it.